In our fast-paced, results-oriented society, the pursuit of happiness often takes center stage. We are bombarded with messages telling us that happiness is the ultimate goal to strive for. Whether it's through the perfect career, the ideal romantic relationship, or the latest material possessions. It is as though happiness is the finish line, and everything in life must lead to it. But what if happiness isn't the end game? What if there is something deeper and more enduring that we can pursue instead of this fleeting, often illusory state? This is where Stoicism, an ancient philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium around 300 BCE, offers a refreshing perspective. Stoicism suggests that instead of chasing happiness, we should focus on something much more profound: purpose and virtue. Unlike the modern conception of happiness, which is often tied to external circumstances, Stoicism teaches that true fulfillment arises from within. It emphasizes cultivating an inner sense of peace and strength, regardless of what is happening around us. In this essay, we'll explore how Stoicism encourages us to look beyond happiness, focusing on the development of purpose and virtue as guiding principles for living a meaningful life. Before we dive deeper into the powerful philosophy of Stoicism and how it reshapes our understanding of happiness and purpose, I'd like to take a moment to welcome you to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel. Here, we explore different philosophies, ancient wisdom, and transformative ideas that help us live better, more intentional lives. Each video is designed to spark self-reflection, encourage personal growth, and inspire a deeper connection to both ourselves and the world around us. If you're seeking to cultivate a sense of peace, balance, and fulfillment, you're in the right place. So, whether you're new to Stoicism or an avid learner, I invite you to join me on this journey as we unravel the timeless wisdom of philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. Now, let's get started. It's almost impossible to escape the idea of happiness. In fact, much of our modern culture is built around the concept of personal fulfillment, be it in the form of self-help books, wellness trends, or even social media influencers showing us how to achieve the good life. But for all this emphasis on happiness, many find that it's a fleeting state. One moment, they might feel joy, but the next, that feeling vanishes, leaving them searching for the next fix. The problem with this pursuit of happiness is that it's often tied to external circumstances. Our happiness tends to rise and fall based on things we can't always control. Promotions at work, relationships with others, the weather, or even the latest social trends. These fleeting, unstable sources of happiness may give us a temporary high, but they do not guarantee long-lasting contentment. In fact, chasing happiness in this way can sometimes lead to a sense of emptiness or dissatisfaction when we inevitably encounter disappointment or failure. This is where Stoicism presents a different approach, one that is not dependent on external circumstances. Stoicism teaches us that our inner state, rather than external factors, is what determines our peace and contentment. While happiness is certainly a pleasant emotion to experience, it is not the goal of life according to Stoic philosophy. Instead, Stoicism emphasizes living a life of purpose and virtue, and through this process, achieving a deeper, more lasting sense of fulfillment. At its core, Stoicism is about living in alignment with nature and reason. The Stoics believed that humans were rational beings, and that the goal of life was to develop our rational capacities to live in harmony with the world. This is where purpose and virtue come into play. Purpose, living according to nature. In the Stoic worldview, purpose is not about achieving personal success or accumulating wealth or power. Instead, purpose is about fulfilling our role as rational beings within the larger context of nature and society. According to Stoic thinkers, each of us has a unique role to play in the grand scheme of things. Our purpose, therefore, is to align our actions and choices with reason and virtue, contributing to the collective good. For example, the Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us that we should focus on what is in our control and let go of what is not. This means embracing our role in society and taking responsibility for our actions while also recognizing that there are things beyond our control, such as the actions of others or the outcome of events. By doing our best to act with wisdom, integrity, and fairness, we fulfill our purpose, regardless of external outcomes. Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, echoed this sentiment when he wrote about the importance of living a life of purpose. A good character is not something that can be attained by accident. It is something that must be intentionally cultivated. In other words, our purpose is not handed to us. It is something we actively create through the choices we make and the way we conduct our lives. Virtue, the foundation of a meaningful life. In Stoicism, virtue is the highest good. It is the foundation upon which all other aspects of life are built. Virtue is defined as living in accordance with reason, and it encompasses four main qualities: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues guide our decisions and actions, and by practicing them, we become better versions of ourselves. Wisdom, the ability to make sound decisions and judgments based on reason. Wisdom helps us understand what is truly important and avoid distractions that do not contribute to our well-being. Courage, the strength to face challenges and difficulties with resilience and bravery. Courage allows us to endure hardship and remain steadfast in our pursuit of virtue, even when things are tough. Justice, treating others fairly and with respect, and working for the common good. Justice is about recognizing our interconnectedness with others and ensuring that our actions contribute to a just and harmonious society. Temperance, the practice of self-control and moderation. Temperance helps us resist excessive desires and impulses, allowing us to live a balanced, healthy life that is not dominated by fleeting pleasures. The Stoics believed that by practicing these virtues, we could cultivate a life that is rich in meaning and fulfillment. They emphasized that we should not look for happiness in external things, but instead focus on developing our character. True happiness, according to Stoicism, comes from living a virtuous life, a life that is guided by wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. In today's world, it may seem challenging to live according to Stoic principles. Our society often prioritizes instant gratification, consumerism, and external achievements over the cultivation of virtue. But the core ideas of Stoicism remain relevant and powerful, offering a roadmap to navigate life's ups and downs with equanimity. To begin living stoically in the modern world, we can start by shifting our mindset. Instead of seeking happiness through material success or external validation, we can focus on developing our inner character and living according to our values. We can practice mindfulness and reflection to stay grounded, respond thoughtfully to challenges, and cultivate gratitude for the things we already have. For example, when faced with adversity, instead of becoming frustrated or angry, we can remind ourselves of the Stoic practice of amor fati, the love of fate. This concept encourages us to embrace whatever happens, recognizing that each experience, whether good or bad, is an opportunity for growth. By accepting our circumstances and responding with virtue, we can turn even difficult situations into valuable lessons. Additionally, Stoicism encourages us to recognize the interconnectedness of all things. By focusing on justice and the common good, we can make choices that not only benefit ourselves but also contribute to the well-being of others. Whether it's through small acts of kindness or standing up for what is right, living with a sense of purpose and virtue has a ripple effect that can positively impact the world around us. In a world obsessed with the pursuit of happiness, Stoicism offers a profound alternative. Rather than chasing after an elusive and temporary feeling, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is truly within our control: our character, our choices, and our actions. By living with purpose and cultivating virtue, we can achieve a deeper sense of fulfillment that transcends the fleeting highs of happiness. As we move through life, we will inevitably face challenges and setbacks. But by embracing the Stoic principles of purpose, virtue, and wisdom, we can navigate these obstacles with grace and resilience. We can find fulfillment not in external achievements or possessions, but in the inner peace that comes from living a life of meaning and integrity. If you're inspired by the teachings of Stoicism and want to dive deeper into how philosophy can enrich your life, I encourage you to subscribe to the Unfolding Journey channel. Here, we'll continue to explore timeless wisdom from ancient philosophers, uncovering practical insights to help you lead a more intentional and fulfilling life. By subscribing, you'll join a community of like-minded individuals committed to personal growth and transformation. Thank you for being part of this unfolding journey, and I look forward to sharing more ideas and reflections with you in future videos. Until then, take care and remember, happiness may be fleeting, but purpose and virtue are eternal. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about how Stoicism can shape your life for the better, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on all the latest videos, and together, we can continue exploring powerful philosophies that help us grow and evolve. Until next time.